I'm real as the shit, as real as it gets. It's real talk and I'm really the shit. I'm like a star in the presence of gifts. Give you light where it doesn't exist. Real truth put me up on the list. Real talk, can you handle the spit? Real facts put your soul on the lips so we can journey with the solar eclipse. There's realness when reality hits. In the presence of minds with third eyes open all in this bitch. Eyes shut, we just open with slits so you can focus on truth. Your cortex catching all of these myths. Facts spoken through the strength of my lips. I'm so amazing with this. Truth is, I'm as real as it gets.
Okay, work on this shit. My bad, y'all. Forgive me. I be ready to give up, but then people do be encouraging me and stuff like that. But you gotta understand, if you want somebody like me to keep bringing you this truth, or you want me to keep risking shit, I want to say this though.
I'm real as the shit, as real as it gets. It's real talk and I'm really the shit. I'm like a star in the presence of gifts. Give you light where it doesn't exist. Real truth put me up on the list. Real talk, can you handle the spit? Real facts put your soul on the lips so we can journey with the solar eclipse. There's realness when reality hits. In the presence of minds with third eyes open all in this bitch. Eyes shut, we just open with slits so you can focus on truth. Your cortex catching all of these myths. Facts spoken through the strength of my lips. I'm so amazing with this. Truth is, I'm as real as it
Or
gets.
more. The fuck? What the fuck you really give a fuck about? I'ma say that. See, a lot of y'all support bullshit. A lot of y'all say you don't want drama. A lot of y'all say you don't want XYZ, but then you don't support a channel like me. And I ain't the only channel out here like me. Anybody, any channel out here that's trying to educate you or wake you the fuck up, support us. Period.
matter of real concern that planted stories intended to serve a national purpose abroad came home and were circulated here and believed here, because this would mean that the CIA could manipulate the news in the United States by channeling it through some foreign country.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Evvonne, still Evvonne, the real Evvonne. As you can see on the screen, that's how I came on this platform, as the real Evvonne. So it's still Evvonne. That's why I said still Evvonne. It's for a reason, but I'm not going into all of that tonight. But let me get into it. First of all, my apologies, y'all, for being late, but look, it is what it is. Anybody been following? Look, it is what it is. For me, at least, real life takes precedence. Like, don't get me wrong. I care about y'all time too, but I did went in and I changed it, but then I couldn't do it no more. So anyway, with that being said, I'm here. So how y'all doing? How's your weekend? How's your previous week? All that, right? Especially you watching the replay. I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, your intro is so long." I'm so tired of more folks saying it. Do y'all understand how many channels I have watched as far as live streams and stuff? And their intros be like 20, 30 minutes long. I'm like, what the hell? And then I'll be like, okay, now I see why everybody else is mad and annoyed. Just letting you know. And I know I'm dragging it on by still talking. But anyway, moving on, right? Y'all can see the topic, right? When I was like, it's easy to judge the mistakes of others and difficult to realize your own mistakes. Right? So this is going to be a very brief live. This is not going to be long at all. But I'm going to talk about it, because I'm sick of it. What I've been seeing for months. Okay? Like a bunch of different scenarios, right? When it comes to hypocrites. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship me in vain. Their teachings are merely human rules. Do you understand the definition of human rules? Matthew 15, 7 through 9. Now you could be, I don't believe it. Okay, that's fine. Then that don't mean this don't apply to you, right? Because see, if you don't believe in this, if you don't buy into this doctrine, then you don't have no opinion on this, because it don't apply to you, right? This applies to the people that it does, right? I have an issue with this, because I've seen it as of recently as of the past few days, right? I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to really, well, I'm going to say at least a particular name, but I'm really not going to say names like that. But when someone is trying to change their ways, the worst thing you can do is keep bringing up their past. I have never understood that. And don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of a lot of stuff too. Please don't get anything misconstrued or misunderstood or whatever words you choose to use, especially if you have an encyclopedia subscription. I don't know. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying. I'm not trying to judge nobody off their past, especially when I know I got a hell of a past. And most of you just watch me, you got one too. I'm gonna let y'all know how this works. Not only have I been shadow banned, I've been shadow banned for a couple of years now from YouTube. Anybody that been following me since 2015, y'all know what it is. You know what I talk about. Remember Pizzagate? Remember that? So you same motherfuckers that seem to think that everybody and all this shit is about J for K, it is fucking not about J for K. Y'all need to get up off that fucking high ass horse. Because a motherfucker like me, I've been here before that. And the only reason I touch on that case, because that is what it is, right? I understand there's people behind all this. I know that. But we're not going to act like nobody's better than the next. Because let me tell you something. I got something else on Kanika Jenkins I'm going to do. A reaction on something I saw. Maybe give you a little better understanding of where all that came from. I'm not saying anybody deserves what they got. But y'all, you got to stop. You got to keep it real. You got to understand at the end of the day, that ending that you saw, there was a beginning. So what led up to that ending is what you should ask. Message. The same thing the way people want to try to judge other people, right? The same way you see that ending, what was the beginning? Let me tell y'all something. Me working in law firms, the one thing that I've learned is this. You cannot have a proper judgment, opinion, assessment based off of chapter facts. You need to know the beginning, the middle, and the end. You cannot judge anybody or any situation off of where the fuck you chose to come in at. You can't do that. Message. You can't do that. So how you going to judge somebody based off of you saw their reaction, right? Let me give you an example. I remember it was years, clearly, I'm like 40 now, right? And I remember I was in I don't know, I think I was in first grade. And this little trifling ass little girl hit me in my back. We were standing you know how that is in your grade school, right? You got to stand in line. I don't know what the hell we was in line for, but we was in line. We lined the fuck up. And this little bitch hit me in my back. And what I did, like any human would do, because it's a human reaction, I hit her back. In her back. But guess what happened? Y'all want to poll on that? Guess what happened? The teacher saw me hit this bitch in her back. And so what happened was, guess who got punished? Evvonne. Not the mofo that started it. Not the mofo that hit me first. Oh, my parents raised hell. But not the mofo that hit me first. Because even my parents is like, no, she's not that type of child. She don't do that. She don't start that. I really was never that. To this day, I'm still not that type of person. I am not. Anybody be watching for? I'm not that type. I'm not just coming out here. I'm not. Now I know I said some petty shit, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Put a pin in that. I know I said some petty shit, but put a pin in that because I'm gonna come back to that in a minute. But anyway, with that being said, yo, I got here first. But you know what everybody saw? They saw my reaction. So now all of a sudden, little Evvonne is a little terrorist. Little Evvonne is going around hitting mofos in their back. Little Evvonne is doing the worst, right? But ain't nobody acknowledge or point out the fact that the mofo that hit me first. You catch it? What I'm trying to tell y'all? Oh, here we go. Okay, I hear it. Okay, anyway. So yeah, so I was saying that, right? Okay, I got hit and I hit back. But that's not what was shown, right? Right. A man's wisdom gives him patience. It is to his glory to overlook an offense. I don't understand from what I've been seeing lately. I want y'all to understand the purpose of me doing this live tonight. It's not just about what I've seen on YouTube. It's about, in my opinion, I've seen a lot more off of YouTube than I've seen on YouTube. So I'm going to talk about it. And all I'm saying is this. I've seen a majority of stuff lately off of YouTube. And then lately, I've seen some things on YouTube, so it all ties together. Right? A man's wisdom gives him patience. It is to his glory to overlook an offense. I do not understand why people think that they can keep pointing out somebody else's offenses and then they seem to ignore that wood in their own eye message. Why you keep pointing out other people's offenses and then you ignoring that long splinter in your log, splinter, whatever you want to call a speck, whatever you want to call it, it's in your eye and you want to ignore it. Why? Why? Let me talk about it. Because see, I don't know if y'all like me, I do know that, to be honest, we really, really shouldn't be discussing politics with anybody, especially on the internet, but damn sure not in real life, right? Because in real life, like, it's going to get really heated, right? But I have a problem because I'm sick of it. That people seem to think because you are black, right? Just an example, I'm a black woman. That's what I identify as. Since everybody wants to talk about identifying, okay, right? So because you're black, that means you're supposed to vote for this woman that you think is black. Ooh, I just said you're supposed to vote for this woman that you think is black. Fuck with me if you want to, because I'm about to school y'all on some shit. I don't give a fuck who you vote for, because I understand and recognize and I know what's about to happen. I know the ending. I know all that shit. The beginning, the middle, I know all that. I know it's about to happen. So it don't really fucking matter who the fuck you vote for. I keep telling y'all this. I've said this from time and time again. That it's not, your vote don't mean shit. They want you to believe our vote means shit. All these motherfuckers are selected. They are never, ever, ever elected. They are selected. You want to know why what I just said is a fact? Because think about this. Look about how all this came about, right? Look at about how Biden went out the race, right? And Kathleen Kamala came in. Do y'all understand the Constitution? Do y'all understand the way it's supposed to go? They totally skipped over everything how it's supposed to go. Let me give you another example. If there was a Republican in office right now and they did that same very thing, the Democrats will be losing their shit. They'd be trying to sue every fucking body that's walking and supporting. Come on, look it up. But what they're doing right now is illegal. You want to know why I say it's illegal? What the fuck is the point of you, the people, us, the people, voting? Like, do y'all not understand that we're supposed to vote for people that we want to vote for in the long run? You don't understand that? You know, when it's a lot of Democrats and it's a lot of Republicans, but we still got to go vote and pick the candidates. They didn't let us do that. Because see, this time, remember this. Remember, the candidates that was voted for was Trump. Trump was still the one that was elected for the Republicans, right? But for the Democrats, it was Biden. And then all of a sudden, when these motherfuckers, they couldn't keep that smoke screen up no fucking more because this motherfucker tripped over too many steps. Then all of a sudden, here the fuck they go. But everybody want to miss that shit. Nobody want to talk about that shit, right? I've learned and I've gotten tired of arguing with mofos in comment sections on different social media sites. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram. I'm not talking about YouTube. Because to be honest, I don't be having these type of discussions. When it comes to this, I don't have these type of discussions on YouTube. It be on Facebook and Instagram, that fuck shit, right? And mofos want to go back and forth all day, every day, right? Do you not have mofos saying to me, oh, well, you know, Trump, his daddy, I promise you, somebody said to me, oh, his daddy was or has affiliations with the KKK, right? Okay, cool beans. I give you that. But can we please talk about Kamala's grandfather? This man that y'all thought was black. This man was not black, but this man. But see, this is the thing. Y'all thought her grandfather is black because he lived in Jamaica. No, first the fuck off, he went the fuck back over there because America wasn't allowing him to do certain shit. But he went the fuck back over there, right? But y'all thought this man was black because he was in Jamaica. Do y'all understand this saying? Her grandfather owned slaves and they all was black slaves. But see, anybody want to talk about it? See, that's why I'm saying that, right? I want to say that and I'm going to keep saying that. You cannot keep pointing out somebody else's sins. Trump, right? Fuck it. Y'all say that Trump's daddy or whoever was Ku Klux KKK. I get it. But then you cannot skip over and gloss over the fact that Kamala's grandfather was a slave owner, and his slaves was black. They wasn't white, they was black. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I miss? And then nobody don't want to talk about that. I don't give a fuck. But none of y'all want to talk about that. This bitch had a whole grandfather that left the States to go right back to Jamaica so he can have these same slaves. You think I'm lying? Look it up. See, that's another problem too, motherfuckers. Y'all don't want to do research. You don't want to look nothing up. You want to keep talking about people like Donald Trump because that shit keep being in the news, right? I get it. But y'all want to keep talking about him. I'm not sitting up here saying this motherfucker innocent. I am not. By any means, I am not. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here and pretend that she is better. Because see, a lot of people say, oh, vote for the lesser evil. Are you fucking kidding me? Vote for the lesser evil? Well, shit. I keep looking, and I have not seen where his family owned slaves yet. I could be wrong. You could prove me wrong. But I'll tell you what, I know her grandfather was a slave owner. Look it up. And you motherfuckers seem to think that motherfucker was a black man because it was in Jamaica. No, the fuck he's not. He's not. That's just like saying everybody in Africa is black. That's ignorant as fuck. They're not. They're not. So when people seem to get mad when they see, I'm transitioning there over to my next topic because then lately I've been in certain people's chat, Lovely the Great, and motherfuckers they feel some fucking type of way because she allowing certain people to be in her chat. I'm sorry. Really? Now all of a sudden you motherfuckers got morals. Let me go. I don't care if you want to hear it. I don't care if you want to acknowledge it. But the last I checked, I'm 49 years old. My son is 27 years old. When I came on this bitch way before, when I was sharing my story, I said I have a son with autism, all that shit. I share all that shit. As a matter of fact, my stupid ass ex-husband accidentally shared a video, right? And do you know what motherfuckers did? Because my son was having a good time. Like, anybody know anything about autistic people, right? And he was having a good ass time. But you know what most of you motherfuckers did? Y'all supported certain channels. I'm not about to call them out because I'm not giving no publicity to no fuck shit. But they supported that shit. This motherfucker's making fun of my son. All you motherfuckers, y'all don't understand how the fuck my memory goes. Fuck all you motherfuckers. And I ain't talking about Lovely. I'm not talking about King Ty. Matter of fact, I ain't talking. See, this is how you know who fuck with me. And this is how you know who is guilty. Because I'm looking at my chat. And the people that's talking in my chat, they not the people that participated in that fuck shit. They didn't. And guess what? I don't want none of you motherfuckers proving to me that Lovely did XYZ. Because you same motherfuckers is still not proving what that other motherfucker did. So I don't give a fuck. You can't come at me with that. But like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, you same motherfuckers say, oh, don't talk about kids. Don't talk about deceased. Let me be very, very clear about talking about the deceased. There was people that did a whole fucking funeral on somebody else's mother. Bam, to be example. And I said to the mofo that was part of that shit, I said, first of all, and she would tell you if she got the balls to come out here and say it, I said to her, no, I don't agree with that, and I'm not going to be in that chat supporting that shit, which I did not. I said, I don't support this shit. I don't agree. I said, yo, I lost my mama. What the fuck I look like sitting up here supporting that shit? I said that. I said that. And I didn't support it. I was nowhere in that fucking chat. As a matter of fact, I think there was something else. I could be wrong. I think somebody else did something else. And then look, I'm not saying about, well, Lovely did X, Y, Z. I get it. But you want to know the difference between Lovely and them? Lovely has admitted it. These motherfuckers seem to keep claiming amnesia and acting like they ain't do shit. I don't understand that. Because she does admit it. We all know what the fuck she's done. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to say about it, but it's certain things she didn't do to me. And I'm not saying anything is right, but look, I'm not innocent either. I put a whole family tree on this bitch because the bitch spoke on me and my son. So I put a whole family tree, and I proved that this bitch daddy was not her daddy. That's how far, look, I was like, bitch, we all going to hell today. That's the mindset that I was in, okay? So don't think I'm missing anything. Don't think I'm sitting up here acting like holier than thou. I am not. But what we not going to do is sit up here and act like you motherfuckers going to keep talking shit about motherfuckers and think nobody going to say nothing. Fuck all y'all. Not the people that's in my chat right now, but y'all know what the fuck I mean. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. And let me say this to anybody right now that's watching. You got to understand and realize this. This is why my title says what it says. Because see, sometimes God's blessings are not in what he gives, but in what he takes away. He knows best. I don't like that controlling spirit. You know, people say, oh, if so-and-so is in your chat, I ain't going to be able to support. Bitch, that means you ain't never support me. Because let me tell you how real life worked with me. I've never dealt with no shit like this ever in real life. Fuck. We could all fall out. We all fight. But ain't nobody ever do no fuck shit. Oh, I'm not gonna support you because so-and-so is like that's elementary. That's juvenile. It's ignorant as hell. Like, who does that? Moving on, right? Right. Another thing that I do know is about spoken word. Like when you're angry, right? I do know that. Let me tell you something. What I do know is this. This is how you know the word of God is real. I don't care if you want to believe it or not, but I'm going to tell you something. This is how another way you know the word of God is real. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Do you get that? I am so guilty of this. I have felt so guilty of this. I one time I said something so underhanded, so below, not underhanded, but so below the belt to my own birth sister. I was like, oh God, I felt so bad. Never again. Never in life have done it again. Never, ever, ever. My blood sister felt so fucking bad. Even with my brother, okay, I'm the eldest, right? I have a sister and my brother. My brother's like 5 years younger than me. My sister's like she's like 3-4 years younger than me, right? I remember when our mom passed, and I'm sure he's talking fuck. And I remember our mom passed, and one of the first things my brother said to me was like, don't be trying to act like mama. You're not going to replace mom. I said, nigga, what? I said, I never said I was going to do that. That's how I was saying. I said, I never said I was going to do that. And then my daddy said to me like way after the fact, like you the oldest and blah blah blah. Like this why you like you. I'm like this is weird. Like not weird in a bad way, but it was just like yo. He was like this is why you the eldest. Everybody look at you like that, and I kid y'all not to this day. Every fucking body in my family, they keep coming to me, and I be stressed the fuck out, and nobody don't think about none of that shit, right? Like nobody don't think about none of that. I be stressed the fuck out. So I'm almost end it with this. You same motherfuckers that always tell people cut your camera, cut your camera. Let me tell you something, Evvonne. I'm Evvonne. I started out with my camera on. Anybody fucking, as a matter of fact, no, I didn't. Because I did, it was a lip balm video. Because I was like, oh, let me just show ingredients. And somebody, you know, she was like, what you shy now? Motherfuckers didn't know me. They know that. They knew I was not cutting the camera on just because I'm ashamed of something. She was like, what the fuck you shy now? No. So I did it. So then that's when I started cutting my camera on. If y'all notice it, anybody, Lovely even point that out. When I started cutting the camera on, I was like, okay, I was doing my little rants and stuff like that. Because that's what I was doing, like little rants and stuff like that, right? I've done cooking videos and all that. But then they got to the point and I was like, you know what? I'm trying to do the informational type of videos. And if y'all look on YouTube, a lot of these channels do that informational shit that I've put out here. I've done it as well. They're not on camera. Why the fuck do you need to be on camera when you presenting information? You don't. But see, this is where you get into the weird side of YouTube. Because this is when I was like, well, wait a minute now. My day one supporters have never said to me, Evvonne, why you don't do this? Evvonne, shit. The only thing they say to me, Evvonne, can you do this story? Evvonne, can you do? I promise you, on everything I love, none of my real day one supporters have ever said, Evvonne, can you get on camera and do this? Evvonne, can you do this? Can you do a photo shoot? Can you do a Chuck E. Cheese smiley event? None of them have ever done that. They just ask me, can I stick to the topics? That's all they want. That's what I respect. I respect that. I appreciate that. Y'all don't understand. Let me tell you something. When you're in a position like me, I've gotten $500 donations in a live. I'm talking about from one person. I'm not talking about the total from that night. But that's the type. Why the fuck y'all think I'm still on this shit? Really? And I don't have to do anything except for be my motherfucking self. So I don't understand why y'all seem to think that I'm supposed to switch up and do some shit that you select weirdos want me to do. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to do that. Motherfuckers keep screaming all day. I don't give a fuck about your point. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's your business, not mine. People for hot temper do foolish things. Wiser people remain calm. I tried to remain calm because I was minded the upper day. Remain calm, motherfucker. Because if I don't remain calm, I'm going to be locked the fuck up. And then who's going to take care of my responsibilities? So you hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to move the speck from your brother's eye. Does anybody understand what that means? Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrongs. I am damn near 50. God willing, I will be 50 years old next year. I am trying to be a better person. I've got so... Let me give an example, right? I got a niece, right? They're gonna convict, like, oh my God. She be wanting to look at my I was like, no, and her parents like, no, my sister and her like, no, you can't look at her auntie's page right now because I'm like a little ratchet. But I'm trying to clean it up, right? That's what I want to do because I'm like, this is not me. And at the end of the day, I can't reach most people if I continually being ratchet. That's not me. It's not. Oh my God. I was like, my man was telling me the other day, he was like, no, you gotta you gotta bring that shit down like some notches. Like, you gotta, like, don't get me wrong, like, he ain't going nowhere. But he just trying to tell me, like, you got something to lose, motherfucker. That's what he trying to say, like, you got something to lose. So if I get locked up, of course he gonna do what the fuck he gotta do, but he don't want me to get locked up. I'm gonna tell you something, like I just said, I am the eldest. So I feel if somebody disrespect mine, I gotta do something. That's the mindset that I have been in. But then I was like, you know what, fuck all this. I gotta back the fuck up. I gotta back up. I have to back up. It's not right. And this is where I get to the whole YouTube thing, right? This is why I really don't do much on you. Look, y'all see, as a matter of fact, when I went out this past Saturday, and y'all saw it, I went live a few times on my YouTube channel, my main channel. But a lot of them you don't see no more because what YouTube did, because if you don't know, if you play certain songs, no, they don't just block. They will block the whole fucking video. So that's what they did. They say, "Oh, you're blocked," and such and such. So all I do, I just okay. I'm gonna delete the whole thing because they say you're blocked partially, and you really don't know. And then it comes down to this, right? You actually do know because you can look at it and it tell you like what you could delete out or edit out. And then when you look at it, it's like, well, shit. There's absolutely no reason to leave this video up because by the time I delete out all this shit that they say is going to make me unblock, y'all, ain't going to be no fucking video. So that's why I just delete shit. Like, fuck it. Right? But anyway, moving the fuck on. You must learn. You must let God teach you that the only way to get rid of your past is to make a future out of it. God will waste nothing. Do y'all understand that? He won't waste nothing. We all have a past. Do you not understand that? God has chosen you to make you a blessing to many. I know that. I know the call on my life. I've known this before my second marriage, right? Look, let me tell you something. Another thing, right, with me, right? I've been wrestling with this, right? Now, I've been recently divorced since the end of last year, right? But I was married this last time for 9 years. But then I had this whole fucking last name with this motherfucker. So I have not changed my last name back to my maiden name. I'm going to do it, but I haven't done it yet. But I also recognize that God has chosen me to make a blessing to many. Don't blame your situation. Don't be discouraged. Don't panic. Just wait, hold on to God. Do y'all understand what that means? See, it's a lot of people that be sitting up on this app and they claim God. They claim to know God, but their actions say they deny him. So this is where I'm calling out a name. Me. I said me. I'm calling out a name. I don't have no issue with you, but I'm going to call your name out because this is where I have the issue with you and God has the issue with you. According to his word, you can't keep sitting up here and you cannot keep sitting up on this app and try to preach the word of God to people and you acting like them. Because see, one thing that I do know, that we're supposed to be set apart. This is the only reason why I have not let any of my channels be totally, strictly about the word of God. It's not because I don't want to do it. I would like to, maybe, if that's where I'm really led eventually. But I ain't led right there, right now. So with that being said, I'm not doing that. But what you can't do is let people think that's where you at. You know what? I think I'm talking to myself. Give me a minute. I really think I really think I'm talking to myself. So let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never.
All right, I'm back. So, if you don't know, God has chosen you to make you a blessing to many. Don't blame your situation. Don't be discouraged. Don't panic. Just wait and hold on to God, right? I already called out Mimi, and I'm going to say it again. You cannot, and this is an issue of people like her. I don't have no issue with you. You can take it however you want. But see, this is why God said, don't let your witness be a, how you put it? Like, you don't want people to use that against you. Like, you can't be trying to tell people how they should walk or how they should live if you are actually participating in that fuck shit. I'll say it like that. Right? Like, how are you a part of the BS? You are always in the midst of the BS. And this is why people say you're messy. Again, I have no issue with you, but yo, as a sister, see, I know the word just like you know the word. But see, I'm gonna feed you the word truthfully. Because see, I don't got no dog in this fight. I don't give a fuck who like Evvonne, who don't. And then think about what I just did. God know my heart. But you know what the difference is? I'm not sitting up in everybody's chats trying to tell them, oh, no, you need to do this. No, you need to do... No, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't telling nobody no, I ain't doing none of that. Because at the end of the day, I know how to block people too. I'm talking about from my own personal page. Not from... If I got a range, I ain't going to block from there. I'm going to block from my own personal page. Now, I think even with that, it doesn't matter. You're still going to see them. But it is what it is, right? Moving the fuck on, right? Stop. They claim to know God, but by their actions, they deny him. Do y'all understand? Take that plank out your own eye, and then you'll see clearly with respect from your brother's eye. Do you see that? Do you see that? A lot of times, too many people are too busy sitting back laughing at somebody else, or they too busy sitting back judging somebody else, and they saying that, oh, look at them. They did X, Y, Z. Look at them. Mean fucking wild. They don't see their own errors. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be very, very clear. You can believe me, you don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm just the messenger. But let me be very, very clear. The last I checked, unless you murdered somebody, all these other sins that we do, like there's no levels to that shit. It is what it is. Like, so some of y'all be like, oh, this person drew a penis on somebody's kid's face. Yo, really? Well, I'm sorry. There's somebody that you cool with that did the same fucking thing. Now, you say because you don't see it no more, that means they don't do it no more. Really, bitch? You God now? How do you know they don't do it no more? Because, see, let me give you another example, right? Same motherfuckers that say they change people, right? Oh, I don't do that no more. Everybody want to defend mofos, right? They don't do that no more, right? So then why is it as soon as they get fucking mad, what's the fucking first thing they do that they don't do no more? All of a sudden, trolls are showing up in your chats, right? All of a sudden, all this fuck shit going on that they say that you don't do no more. I'm just saying. So how is that possible if you don't do that no more? I'm just asking. I know that. Thank you. I know that for a motherfucking fact. That these same people that's saying that people don't do stuff no more, I know they're using troll accounts. And let me tell y'all something about Evvonne. I got the spirit of discernment. I promise you, I know who the fuck y'all are. I know who you are. And I have not revealed who the fuck you are yet. Because see, God gonna do that. In case you didn't know that, God gonna reveal that. That's why I don't blame nothing on nobody. No, look, I know God gonna reveal that. And I also know this. Why are y'all so bitter? And then why y'all seem to forget what God also said about love your enemies? Bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. I do not understand that, you children of Satan. I'm going to keep calling you children of Satan because you seem to forget that verse. See, this is why we say selective outrage. Because, see, that's what it is. It's called selective outrage. How in the fuck is you mad about certain shit? Like, why are you mad? But they still got trolls going around doing the same fuck shit. Right? And then you same blind sheeple keep following these motherfuckers. Oh, they not doing this no more. How the fuck you know? You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. The only way you can definitely say somebody is not doing something is because you are the one that's doing it. Now, either you're the one that's doing it or you know who's doing it. That is absolutely the 100% only way that you know somebody not doing something. So how the fuck you gonna step on this bitch and say somebody ain't doing something? That means either you're the one that's doing it or you know who's doing it. I would never get on this bitch and say a certain person ain't doing X, Y, Z. Like, how the fuck you know that? How would you know that? So the only way for you to make that type of statement is because you know who the fuck doing that shit. Fuck you and that motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep saying I've been on this bitch since 2015. Anybody pull up on Evvonne yet? Fuck all these motherfuckers. They're fake ass dildos. Fuck all that shit. Cause all you motherfuckers, Evvonne don't got no teeth. Yes, the fuck I do. Evvonne, I don't give a fuck. Because see, you same motherfuckers that got so much to say. Did you pay to get your shit fixed? And let me tell you about my God. Let me tell you about my God. You same motherfuckers that got so much to say. Watch what the fuck he do to your grill. Watch what he do to your grill. You better humble yourselves very, very quickly. I promise you that. On everything I love, you better humble yourself. Or he gonna knock all your shit out your fucking mouth very, very quickly. You think I'm lying? Keep talking. You think I'm lying? Keep talking. Because see, the one thing that Evvonne don't do, I don't do that shit. I don't talk about nobody on that level. I might call you a bitch. I might call you a hoe. I've done that. But what I don't do is really talk about people's appearance. I don't do that shit. Because you want to know why? Because see, I know how God can humble everybody. Because see, all you motherfuckers right now, come on now, you pay for your shit. We all saw the beginnings. So you better calm the fuck down. I promise you that. And the last time I checked, if a motherfucker got an issue with me, you need to take a trip. I will never take a trip to your raggedy ass city. I said it. You got a problem with Evvonne? You need to get on the plane. Catch that flight. And like my brother told me, and my man told me, I'm too old for this shit. Meaning I got too much to lose. No, they didn't say that meaning I can't whoop nobody's ass. They know that. They don't want me to get locked the fuck up. So what they mean by that is somebody else could take care of your ass. So if you got an issue with Evvonne, you can come visit me, bitch. And you same motherfuckers keep talking about Lovely. Why the fuck you so mad? Who the fuck cares? Y'all say, oh, she not really a comedian. Who the fuck cares? Okay, fine. Is she lying? Okay, she lied about being a comedian. And what? Now what? What? I don't understand this logic. Y'all weird as fuck. Oh, she not this. Okay, and? Like you same motherfucker say, oh, she did it. Like y'all believe a lot of shit that a motherfucker said about me, but that motherfucker, I'm cool with this motherfucker today. I don't give a fuck. Do you understand what motherfuckers is mad with the fuck they say? The fuck? Please. Being that motherfucker still cool. The fuck you talking about? And I'm the only motherfucker off of YouTube that this motherfucker met up with more than once. And we fucked. And ain't none of you motherfuckers had nothing to do with none of that. So what the fuck you talking about? You don't want them problems right now. We ain't trying to start that shit back up. But what y'all not gonna do is keep this fuck ass shit. Stop fucking playing. I know that motherfucker's life, that motherfucker know my life. But the difference is that motherfucker don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. That's the difference. But I still don't that motherfucker. I'm not even gonna get into all that because this motherfucker don't got shit to do with nothing. I don't got no issue with that motherfucker. My issue is with you motherfuckers. Y'all gotta stop this shit. You gotta stop. I mean that shit. You gotta stop that shit. Now, according to the word of God, we are supposed to love our enemies. Let them bring out the well shit. Apparently, the way I was going off, anybody bring out the best of me tonight. You motherfuckers been bringing out the worst. And hit my cash app. Man, fuck all this. Hit my cash app. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. Because at the end of the day, everything that's hidden will come out. Everything that's hidden will be unhidden. It will be known. And I'm going to say this, I don't care who like Lovely, who don't like Lovely. I don't care. I look at Lovely like, and Lovely know what it is with me. I look at Lovely like my sister. And when I say my sister, I have a blood sister. My blood sister will tell y'all if she ever felt like giving a fuck. Because my own sister, like, I'll fight everybody. Like, I'm just saying, my own, like, she not getting on this bitch for none of y'all. But what I'm saying is, she would get along with Lovey. Like, what I'm saying is this. We all know what it is. We all know what it is. And ain't none of us mad at nobody. Oh God, okay. I'm put it on the I thought I pinned it in the chat. I thought I pinned it. Lovely. Look at the top, y'all. Anybody, I pinned it at the very top. My links, Cash App, PayPal, and Patreon. Everything is pinned at the top. If you look at the top of my whatchamacallit. But anyway, they were so ignorant, so naive, so resigned to their lot. They refused to believe anything that didn't fit in with what they were used to believing. I want y'all to understand that. Understand what I'm saying with that. There are people, because you don't fit a certain narrative or your Cash App, so not Cash App, but you don't look on the screen, right? If anyone will not welcome you or listen to you, shake the dust off your feet when you leave that place as a testimony against them. I want y'all to understand what that means. That's all that means. Has anybody understood that yet? Knock the dust from your feet. Love your enemies. We do know that. Share the gospel of Christ that others might be saved. Praying for those who hurt you. Forgiving those who attack. Be kind to all, sharing God's word, speaking truth and love, not arguing, not returning evil for evil, doing good to those who hate you. Let me say this before I end this, because I actually want to be very, very clear on this, because this is a weird motherfucker that's been following me for years. I want to be very, very clear. I remember some years ago, there was a channel holder named Mama Chosen, right? And I forgot what was going on, right? But then there was something, one of the motherfuckers, I think her name was Amanda, that had emailed me, right? And she had said to me that somebody named Anita, Amanda said that somebody named Anita had an issue with me. And I remember, if anybody following right now, listen to me, y'all might remember this live, right? So I was told that somebody named Anita got on the elevator because they was on a trip. That's what I was told. This is years ago, right? And also they was on a trip, right? And she said that somebody named Anita, apparently, I don't know what was going on. They had some type of disagreement. And she said they got on the elevator and somebody named Anita had an issue of Evvonne. So Amanda said to Anita, yo, these A's and E's is fucking me up. But said, basically, what's the issue, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, it was nothing, but again, that's what was said, like, okay, this is the issue. Anita got an issue. And then what happened was, after all that, when that was brought to my attention, I remember back in the day, I don't know if I went on the live or I don't know if I just emailed back, but I know I fucking said something because I do remember this. And I was like, huh? I said, what's going on? Like, well, first of all, because I was like, I don't even know none of these motherfuckers. I did say that. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. And it was said to me, Anita even said, oh yeah, Evvonne, I got a problem for you. I don't know you. I got a problem for you. So let's back on up into this year, right? Earlier this year. So this bitch, because I called a motherfucker that this bitch is clearly fucking. I said two he's. I fucking said it. Because see, let me be very, very clear. I don't give a fuck. If somebody accused me of fucking somebody, I don't give a fuck. Okay, you can say that. I'm not gonna get bent out of shape, especially if I know that shit not true. Because see, I know how shit work. What is that? Do we have video of this fucking? Cause shit. Let me see that video. Cause see, we might make some money off that, bitch. But see, I ain't see that shit. So a motherfucker was in their feelings. And apparently Evvonne is doing some shit that I don't know. But that's what I was told. So apparently I'm around there sleeping with mother. Shit. Okay, anyway, let me move on, right? So anyway, that's what was said, that was told to me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, fine. So Evvonne is doing X, Y. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, that's the type of time that I've been on. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So now I'm sleeping with motherfucker. Okay. But that's not what was shown. That is absolutely not what was shown. What the fuck? Okay. Love your enemies. Share the gospel of Christ that others might be saved. Praying for those who hurt you, forgiving those who attack, being kind to all, sharing God's word, speaking truth and love, not arguing, not returning evil for evil, doing good to those who hate you. I will continue to let y'all know that this whole world is a stage. If you think I'm fucking lying, backtrack and look at it. I'm not lying. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. You understand that? Don't throw my past in my face. Because I'm sorry, last I checked, I was there. I know what the fuck I did. Y'all don't know that? The type of time that Evvonne is on, me, I'm throwing glitter back in your face. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw glitter in your face, motherfucker. Glitter. And shake the dust off your feet. And keep that shit moving. I need y'all to shake the dust off your feet. And keep that shit moving. Share your thoughts below. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good night. I think I'm about to go watch the Masters live if they go live. But please, y'all, you saw it. Please share it. Share the truth as well. Have a good night.